Welcome to Old School Chemistry. Today we're going to do the ALEKS topic, interconverting calories and joules. You need two really important conversions for this. First, 1 calorie equals 4.184 joules. Interesting point, to raise 1 gram of water 1 degree C, it takes 4.184 joules. So to make that easy for us, we call that a calorie, 1 calorie. So yes, the calories that we eat are, you can associate that back to, oh, this is how much energy it would take to raise 1 gram of water 1 degree C. It's actually how we determine food calories. The other really important conversion, which will be easy for you, is 1,000 calories are in 1 kilocalorie. Here's my huge recommendation. Watch your units. Watch units. Okay? All right, and it's really just dimensional analysis. So I have my calculator ready. Let's start writing this out. I'll put it right here, 1.45 times 10 to the 5 calories, right there, calories. I want to go to kilocalories. So if I want to get rid of calories, I put those in the denominator so that they cancel. I want kilocalories goes in the numerator, and then I just attach the correct conversion. 1 kilocalorie is 1,000 calories. So that's going to leave us with 1.45 times 10 to the 2 kilocalories, times 10 to the 2 calories, or kilocalories. So I put over here 1.45 times 10 to the 2 kilocalories. Be careful. There are 6 places that you have to answer and enter numbers. Always double check your math and double check your typing. It's really easy to make one little mistake and then it marks the whole problem wrong and you have to start over. It's worth taking the time to double check. Okay, now let's go to, kilojoule. Let me give this to you too. Let's start with 1,000 joules equals 1 kilojoule. Okay, nice. All right, which we could also say, let's extend this, 1 kilocalorie is going to be 4.184, that's an 8, kilojoules, right? We can extend that. So for this problem, the ones that you're going to be using the most are this one and this one and that one right there. Okay, those are the ones that you'll use the most. Okay, so let's go ahead and take our kilocalories, 1.45 times 10 to the 2 kilocalories. I want to get rid of kilocalories, so that goes on the opposite side of the fraction in the denominator, and then I want kilojoules will go in the numerator, and then we just attach our numbers. 1 kilocalorie is 4.184 kilojoules. So let's go ahead and calculate this. I have our 1.45 times 10 to the 2 times 4.184. Oh, syntax error, sorry. Let's see, 145 times 4.184. And we get, so I had 3 sig figs. I'm going to end with 3 sig figs. Let me show this to you. We're going to have 60. Let me erase that. We have 606.7. So 3 sig figs. 1, 2, 3. Truncate. The bossy number says round up. So my final answer will be 607. Really watch your sig figs on this too. If you don't have the correct number of sig figs, it will also mark you wrong. So watch sig figs. Make sure that you're putting the decimal in these numbers. Okay, let's do our next one. So we've got 220 kilocalories. Let's go back to calories. I want to get rid of kilocalories, so that goes on the opposite side of my fraction, so it cancels. And I want to end with calories. There are 1,000 calories in 1 kilocalorie. So this would give us 220,000 calories. I'm going to go ahead and put this in scientific notation. You got the 220,000 calories, 2.20 times 10 to the 5 times 10 to the 5. And that's what we type over here. 2.20 times 10 to the 5. You can see why in food we use kilocalories. That would be a capital C calories if you're in America and looking at food. I wouldn't want to eat a baked potato and say, oh, that's 2.2 times 10 to the 5 calories. Wow, that seems like a lot. Okay, now let's go from our kilocalories to kilojoules. So we've got 220. Oh, and notice I did that as 3 sig figs, right? I had 3 sig figs here, so I had to have 3 sig figs there. 1, 2, 3. So 220 kilocalories. Get rid of kilocalorie, end with kilojoule. I put kilocalorie in the denominator, so that cancels out. Kilojoule in the numerator. 1 kilocalorie is 4.184 kilojoules. Let's go ahead and multiply this. 220 times 4.184, and we get 920.48. Okay, 3 sig figs. 1, 2, 3. I truncate here. The bossy number says stay the same. So that's going to be 920 kilojoules. Okay, our last one. We're going to take the kilojoules and go back to kilocalories. I have 1.69 times 10 to the 3 kilojoules. All right, I want to get rid of kilojoules. Where does it go? In the denominator, the opposite side, so that it cancels. And I want to end with kilocalories. Attach my numbers. 1 kilocalorie is 4.184. So mathematically, what do I do with this? We divide. I'm going to take, remember, whatever's in the denominator, you divide. So let's take 1.69 times 10 to the 3 divided by 4.184, and we get 403.9. Again, 3 sig figs. So 1, 2, 3, truncate. The bossy number says round up. We have 404 with our decimal. Very good. Now let's take it one more step. 404 kilocalories. I want to get rid of kilocalories. Goes in the denominator, so that cancels, right? That will cancel. I want calories. There are 1,000 calories in 1 kilocalorie. Just attach the numbers, multiply, and we are going to get 4.04 times 10 to the 5. 4.04 times 10 to the 5. Okay, great. Straightforward. Again, watch your units. The units tell you what to do. If you're going to multiply or divide, make sure that you know those 3 conversions. And lastly, be really careful. Double check your work. Double check everything you put in. You have to put so much in. Again, one mistake marks it wrong. So take the time, double check everything. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.